Attention passionate Baltimore Ravens fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Baltimore Ravens' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Baltimore Ravens fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Baltimore, RAVENS fans. Let's get to the news now, Ravens fans. Hold on to your hats because the NFL world is buzzing about a potential blockbuster that could reshape the AFC North landscape. Rumors are swirling about a possible trade that could see Myles Garrett, the dominant edge rusher from the Cleveland Browns, making his way to Baltimore. And let me tell you, if this move happens, it's not just a game changer. It's a game winner for the Ravens' Super Bowl aspirations. Before we get into the details, it's worth noting that Garrett's name has been floating around as a prime trade target for several reasons. Cleveland, currently sitting at a disappointing 3-9 and struggling defensively with a points allowed average of 25-1 per game, might see a shake-up as a way to rebuild and reset. They're reportedly considering trading Garrett, who's been a force on the field for years, in exchange for draft picks, a first-rounder in 2026 and a third-rounder in 2027, especially as they face cap issues, with a projected negative cap hit of around $2 million, according to Over the Cap. Imagine that for a second, Garrett in Baltimore, a team already sitting comfortably at 9-3 and looking like serious contenders. The Ravens' roster is strong, but injuries on the defensive line have been a concern, and adding a player of Garrett's caliber could be the spark that elevates this defense from very good to historically elite. It's easy to see why Baltimore's front office would be so interested. Garrett, drafted in 2017, has established himself as one of the best pass rushers in the league, with over 510 tackles, 108 sacks, a PFF grade of 92. 8 for his entire career, 5 Pro Bowl selections, and just recently earning the Defensive Player of the Year award in 2023. In 2025, he's been a force again, with 12 games played so far, recording 36 solo tackles, 15 assists, 19 sacks, and even forcing 3 fumbles. His pressure rate sits at an impressive 22.5%, and his EPA per sack is 33, showing how impactful he is every time he steps on the field. Even with some minor injuries, like a rib issue in Week 3, Garrett has remained a dominant presence, and his performance this season continues to prove why he's such a hot commodity. Looking back at his 2024 season, Garrett has been responsible for an astonishing 185 pressures, making him a nightmare for offensive linemen across the league. His ability to generate consistent pressure has evoked comparisons to other elite pass rushers like Max Crosby, who has also been a top-tier edge rusher, especially in 2025, with the Raiders. Garrett's explosiveness and speed off the edge make him a mismatch nightmare, which is exactly what Baltimore needs to push their defense into the stratosphere. The Browns are reportedly willing to part ways with Garrett, largely because of cap concerns and a focus on rebuilding their roster with younger players and extensions for their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, who has been playing at a solid PFF grade of 79. Won this season. Cleveland's management, after a tough 3-9 start and allowing over 300 points, has to make tough decisions, and trading Garrett could be part of a broader strategy to free up cap space and focus on the future. Now, what does this mean for the Ravens? Well, it's huge. Adding Garrett would instantly boost Baltimore's defense, which currently allows an average of 18.7 points per game, a solid number but one that can be elevated with a game-changing player like him. The pressure rate would likely jump by 26%, with sacks increasing by an estimated 13, pushing the total from around 42 to potentially 55 sacks. That's a massive jump, and it would significantly reduce the opposing team's time on the field, leading to more opportunities for the Ravens' offense. Plus, the impact on turnovers could be substantial, with the defense forcing more fumbles and creating additional scoring chances. Garrett's ability to generate pressure directly correlates with more sacks and tackles for loss, which could see players like DaCosta's defense take a giant step forward. His presence beside established stars like Calais Campbell and Odafe Oweh would make the Ravens' pass rush one of the most feared in the league. And let's talk about the secondary, too. With Garrett drawing double teams, players like Nnamdi Madubuike could see more one-on-one opportunities, further elevating their production. Madubuike, who's already posting a PFF grade of 88, 5 this season would benefit immensely from having Garrett commanding attention on the other side. That, combined with Baltimore's strong run-stopping ability, which could see a 14% increase in run stops, makes this defense a true nightmare to face late in games. The Ravens are known for their clutch performances, and with Garrett's disruptive presence, their chances of winning close games go way up, a crucial factor in the playoff push. Plus, the team's overall expected points added, EPA, for Lamar Jackson could improve by around 12%, especially considering the extra turnovers and pressure opportunities Garrett would generate. His cap hit of around $13 million could be manageable through restructuring, and the mismatch against offensive tackles would give Baltimore a significant advantage, with a win rate of approximately 78% versus the 62% they're seeing now. Now, fans, this move could be the catalyst that propels the Ravens into Super Bowl contention. According to betting odds, Baltimore's chances of winning the Super Bowl could skyrocket from plus 1,800 to a more favorable plus 900 with Garrett on board. His presence in the playoffs is seen as an X-factor that could swing games, especially against high-powered offenses like the Chiefs, where a plus 15% win probability could make all the difference. NFL analytics also suggest that adding an elite edge like Garrett could add around 2 more wins on average to the team's total, especially in critical situations like the red zone, where EPA per snap against teams like the Bengals is currently at 45. This move would solidify Baltimore's reputation as a defensive juggernaut and a team to fear come January, February, and hopefully Super Bowl LVII. From a broader perspective, this trade symbolizes a shift in how the Ravens are approaching their future. They've built a strong team around Lamar Jackson, and bringing in Garrett would add that extra piece needed to push them over the top. It's about creating a dynasty of defense, one that can dominate for years and make the Ravens a perennial contender. Cleveland, on the other hand, might be starting a rebuild, but for Baltimore, this is an opportunity, a rare chance to add a generational talent and make a statement that the Ravens are serious about winning it all again. Fans, the players, and the entire organization will be watching closely, because if this trade goes down, it could be the start of something truly special, a new chapter filled with hope, dominance, and hopefully another Lombardi trophy. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Baltimore Ravens news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. In conclusion, Ravens fans, keep your eyes on this story because it's not every day you see a potential trade of this magnitude. Garrett's talent, combined with Baltimore's current trajectory, could set the stage for a dominant era. The defense would become arguably the best in the league, giving Lamar Jackson even more opportunities to shine on offense. It's a move that could define the franchise for years to come, and as always, we'll be here to keep you updated on every twist, turn, and development. The AFC North is about to get even more interesting, and the Ravens are positioning themselves to lead the charge. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's hope this blockbuster becomes a reality, because the future of Baltimore Ravens football looks brighter than ever. And now, Baltimore Ravens fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Baltimore Ravens. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Baltimore Ravens news.